जिसको कि तकरीबन 20 से 30 लोग या 40 लोग मिल करके परफॉर्म करते थे। और ये प्रेयर थी, लेकिन इस प्रेयर को ऊंचा गाया भी जाता था और डांस फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट किया जाता था। तो और ये कनेक्टेड है किसके साथ? गॉड डायोनाइजस के साथ। जो गॉड डायोनाइजस है वो गॉड है किस चीज़ का? वाइन। वेरी गुड, वही आपको पहले ही पता है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। ठीक है, वो गॉड ऑफ वाइन है, वो गॉड ऑफ फर्टिलिटी। हम ये कह सकते हैं गॉड ऑफ स्प्रिंग। जब स्प्रिंग आता है, आपने देखा होगा, नई चीज़ें, नए पत्ते, नए पौधे आ जाते हैं, तो वो गॉड ऑफ लाइफ है, गॉड ऑफ फर्टिलिटी है, गॉड ऑफ क्रिएटिविटी है। तो ये जो सारी की सारी जो 20-30 लोग मिल करके जब वो डांस की फॉर्म में और वो सारे के सारे बड़ी उम्र के लोग हुआ करते थे, तो वो प्रे करते थे गॉड डायोनिसस को। ठीक है, तो उसका जो ग्रीक ट्रेजेडी का जो ओरिजिन है वो उस प्रेयर के साथ है, जो कि डांस की शक्ल में पूजा की जाती थी किसकी? गॉड डायोनिसस की। जैसे हर कल्चर में गॉड्स की अलग अलग तरीके से वर्शिप की जाती है, तो ग्रीक कल्चर में गॉड डायोनिसस को की इस तरीके से वर्शिप की जाती थी। तो जो ग्रीक ड्रामा है, ग्रीक ट्रेजेडी का ताल्लुक उसके साथ है। ठीक है, या आर्ट यू में प्रोसीड। या
this image, by the way, is a bit of pottery that survived. That is a portrayal of the Greek god Dionysus, surrounded by celebrants, worshippers. So we have this connection to this life-affirming ritual on the one hand. On the other hand, if you look at the Greek tragedies, they are obviously filled with violent acts, destructive acts. Just to take examples from each of the three great tragedians, Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. In Aeschylus's trilogy of plays, the Oresteia trilogy, we have the story of, well, it's important to know before the first play begins that Agamemnon, general of the Greek army, has sacrificed his daughter Iphigenia to the gods in order to win favor for sailing to Troy in the Trojan War. And the very first play in the trilogy dramatizes the revenge of Clytemnestra, Agamemnon's wife, on Agamemnon for sacrificing the daughter, Iphigenia. So the play dramatizes Agamemnon's return from the war as a kind of hero, and he actually is bringing with him a concubine, Cassandra, who's a sort of prophetess, and Clytemnestra brutally kills both of them in the play. In the second play, the son, Orestes, takes revenge in turn on Clytemnestra. So we have this cycle of violence that is dramatized from one play to the next. In Sophocles' Oedipus trilogy, again, a group of three plays that tell interconnected stories. The first play, I'm guessing that if there are people here who are familiar with drama, that you're familiar with Oedipus in particular, that the first play dramatizes Oedipus discovering that he killed his biological father, that the woman that he married, his queen, Jocasta, with whom he's had two daughters, is his biological mother. When he discovers this in the course of the play, Jocasta commits suicide, hanging herself, and Oedipus does not commit suicide, but he blinds himself, and he begs for exile from the new king, Creon. The beginning of the play shows us that the land that Oedipus rules is suffering from a plague. And Oedipus learns that in order to rid the land of the plague, he must find the murderer of the previous king. And the previous king, it turns out, it's a very complicated plot that unfolds, but essentially Oedipus had killed a man on the road in self-defense, not realizing that he was both the king of this land and his actual father, his biological father. The third play in the Oedipus trilogy, Antigone, is about one of Oedipus's daughters. After Oedipus's death, she